In this video, we're going to explore how to have multiple screens in your app. Multiple screens is a really powerful technique for allowing your app to present different views or faces to the user. What we're going to do is really simple, but my hope is it's going to give you a lot of fun ideas. So let's go ahead and create a new project. We'll call it Image Screen Demo. And there it is. So the first thing I'd like to do is talk about how can we make our screens a little more interesting by incorporating images into them. So I've got screen one there by default. I am going to click here on background picture, and then I'm going to click upload files. So then I'm going to go onto my hard drive, and I've got this cool little picture of a beach ball. So I'm going to select this from my pictures folder, click open, and now my screen is covered in beach balls, which is kind of fun. So that's now the background picture for this particular screen. So what if I want to jump to a different screen? To this end, I'm going to add a button, and I'm going to call this button switch to other screen. And I'm going to rename this as switch button, like so. Of course, now it actually needs somewhere to go, right? So what I'm going to do is add another screen to my interface. So if you go down to the layout section, there's another screen I can drag on. So I'm just going to drag this over. And now I'm on screen two. Now up here, there's the screen one stuff and the screen two stuff. If I hit this arrow, I collapse everything that's included in screen one. If I hit this arrow, then things that are in screen one do get included. So now I'm going to go over to screen two, and I'm going to give it a button. The idea being that I can jump back to the ball screen. So I'll call this button See Beach Balls. And then I'm going to name this button to be switch button as well. Oh, can't do that because I've already got one named switch button. So I'm going to call it switch button 2. Then to at least make screen 2 maybe just a touch more lively, I'll try to give it a background color. And some kind of green. Man, that's just awfully black. Yeah, let's go with something with green. Okay. So screen 1 is the beach balls, screen 2 is the green screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and program the buttons then to do what we want. So when I'm programming for screens, I click on whether it's screen 2 or screen 1 that I wish to be programming. If I don't really like their names, if I think screen 1 is sufficiently non-descriptive, I will call this one the beach screen. And I'm going to go ahead and call this one the green screen. There we go. So going back to the blocks, if I'm on the green screen, I have switch button 2. So when switch button 2 is clicked, I want to jump over to the other screen. And so for that, I use the navigate block, and that's in this control menu, here. So I want to navigate to the beach screen when I hit switch button 2. Going back to the beach screen then, when switch button is clicked, then I'm going to navigate to the green screen, like so. So now my app is ready to test, and so I go over to my phone and I click on Image Screen Demo, and it comes up initially in the green screen. That's the first screen that comes up, and then I click See Beach Balls, and I get a giant image of a beach ball. And then I switch back, and I'm back on the green screen, and I can just keep switching between them, really all that I want. And that's kind of fun. So I'm switching happily away between the two screens. I can drag beach screen up to the top. And now if I start my program, it starts at the beach screen. And so that's how you control what your starting screen is this ordering up here under the overall project menu. And so that's how you can determine what the starting point is going to be for your app. So switching between screens turns out to just be a really, really powerful idea because it lets you think of your app as composed of lots of smaller apps that have ways of interacting with each other. So have fun with multiple screens. And